Paddy Pimblett obviously has managed to secure a 1-round submission against I can't pronounce the guy's name. He's a Mexican guy. I think his name is called Kazuka or something of that sort. And obviously on that undercard there was TORPURIA that was fighting, and he looked incredible. He managed to, even though he got hurt in that fight, he managed to stop the guy as well. So it's a natural matchup to make TORPURIA versus Paddy Pimblett, because obviously TORPURIA is undefeated. Paddy Pimblett has already had 3 fights, but in terms of the UFC, he's an undefeated fighter, so he's not had any losses. And for them two to fight each other, I think it'll be an incredible fight to watch. I think both of them are on a bit of a tear at the moment, and they're young prospects that are coming up. So they're both in a position where they could really show what they can do with their career. They could really pick themselves up and really show what they can do if they get into a fight. Obviously they were in a bit of an altercation, so there's a bit of bad blood there, and obviously bad blood matchups are quite interesting. But I've got a feeling that the UFC might keep TORPURIA away from Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett might become a star in the UK. I mean, people are talking about him, comparing him to McGregor. He's nowhere near McGregor's level yet in terms of accomplishments or star power. I think the fighter they need to compare him to is Darren Till, because they're both from Liverpool, and they're both reached a certain level. But you can argue that he's got a long way to go to even get to Darren Till's level, because Darren Till, I think he sold out an arena in Liverpool, and on top of that he fought really good fighters like the likes of obviously Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Tyron Woodley. He's been in there with Derek Brunson. He's been in there with top level opposition. So from that perspective, I think he's got a long way to go until he's in that position to really solidify that he's a bigger star than anyone. But to be fair, he's come off to a bright start. I'm not a fan of him as a person, truth be told. I just don't know. I feel like he's a bit too out there for me. But I can't deny his fighting ability. He can fight. So I'm interested to see this fight. I'd love to see TORPURIA fight him and see because obviously it's not just the fight itself. The build up of the fight will be quite interesting as well. So yeah, from that perspective, it's fascinating to see what would happen if TORPURIA fought Paddy Pimblett. And obviously they're both young fighters trying to come up, make a name for themselves. And if TORPURIA can beat him, I mean, it would look quite good on his resume. So from that perspective, I think it's a fascinating fight. I think it's a fight that they should make, and I think it makes a lot of sense to actually make a fight like that. So yeah, tell me what you think below. Tell me who you think would win that fight, and like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way, and I hope to make that for you. Peace.